Hello there, and welcome to episode number 3 of the Sawtill Show. We're making a sawtill for the storage of my hand saws here in the workshop. And last time we were together, we cut a mortise. And while you were away, I went and cut the other ones. And it went together pretty quickly, actually. I got into the zone of it, and they turned out pretty well. So also, while you were away, I narrowed this board to its proper width. I ripped it and then planed it flush. So we're all set there. Now let's see, let's talk about the construction of this a little bit and how we're going to proceed. If you recall, we have these rails that go across like this. One here, and one up here. And they're actually set back about a ½ inch from the back edge of this board to allow room for my backboards, which will go along the back like this. They'll be shiplapped along the back. Imagine this board is this length. So that's how that works. So the next step is going to be cutting a rabbet along the back edge of this board here so that my shiplapped backboards can fit into them. So cutting a rabbet is a number of ways to do that. I could use a chisel it out and maybe finish it up with a router plane. But that's a little time consuming. What I'm going to do is do this with my plow plane. You've seen me use this before. It's primarily used for cutting grooves in boards, but it can also make shallow or narrow rabbets. And this rabbet needs to be a ½ inch wide for my ½ inch backboard. And the widest blade I have for this is 3/8 of an inch. But that's not a problem because I'm just going to go ahead and plow this groove along here. I'll have a little bit left over back here, and I'll just take that off with a regular block plane. So we'll see how that works. Okay, I think that's got it. Now you'll see here, I'm going to come in close if you can, there's a little piece here that still has to come off. We've got the groove, but we've got this piece. So I'm going to grab my block plane, and that should make short work of that. Okay. All right, so the backboard should fit nicely like this. I'll hold it steady for the camera lady. There we go. And it looks like that. So now it's on to the dado. We have a board that goes across here, and it's housed in 2 dados, one on each side, which contain it, and below it will be 3 drawers. So we have to cut a dado right along here. Now I held both halves together and put a little mark with my marking knife so that they would both be able to register from the same point. We're 5 inches up from the bottom here. So first thing we do is scribe that line. Use my marking knife. Put it in the notch. Like that. Now I'm going to deepen that line with my utility knife. It's a little easier to do it that way. Now, this is a board, same stock that I'll be using, so I'm going to use that to set the width. Some people use the board to trace that all the way along, but I have better luck just continuing my mark with my square. Now, I prefer to use a chisel. Very carefully start cutting that out. Now I'm going to switch to the chisel in this manner. Okay, cover your ears.
And it shook the camera.
I know you're all saying at home, watch your fingers.
I'm a nurse.
That's right. Jonine's a nurse. And she always comes to my rescue. Okay. That's looking pretty good there. Needs to be over here. So, scusi. Much better. How are we doing here?
Good.
You all right? Okay. Now I'm going to come in from the other side. That's the bottom. This is the last cut right here. There we go. Now, the test to see if it fits. That's the part you're all waiting for, isn't it? Well, let's just see here. Ready? Mm-hmm. Aha. What a relief. Okay. That's going to work good. Kind of happy with that. So, how are we doing?
Good.
Okay. Okay, we took a little break here. I oriented this piece correctly so you can see better how it's going to go. And I'm relieved that it came out okay right on camera. So there we have it. Of course, I'm not making a sawtill this wide. The actual board will be out to here. So we're done there. When we come back, it's going to be onto our rails, which go across. We're going to put tenons on the ends and fit them into our mortises. And then it's onto the dovetails on the bottom. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So, in the meantime, I have a homework assignment for you. Yes, homework. Stop your whining. I want you to look up one word. Sloyd? What does that mean? That's what you have to find out. What does sloyd mean, and how does it apply to learning? Interesting subject. So anyway, a little bit about that next time. Thanks for stopping by. See you on episode number 4, and see you then.
Wasn't that great?